Well, Scott, you've had a chance, I suppose, to reflect a little bit first and foremost on the South Africa trip. Can you just run us through, what the team got out of that?
Learnings around what it is to face currently the best team in the world in their own backyard, and what that was around pressure cycles. What we learnt was the importance of playing our game in the right area of the field and controlling possession on our terms. So we've had some really good conversations and some good questions around our game, and now we're finding answers. So looking forward to this weekend. I felt during the South African series, and we did as a team, I should say, that there was a lot of good in our game. Now it's just, and the word that we're using is being decisive in how we finish.
Razor talked about the fact that all of a sudden he feels as though he's learning. I mean, is there something clearly obvious and different for you about coaching at the international level for the All Blacks?
I think just the week to week, and as you well know, the week to week focus on your game. Every game's different, but essentially what does it come down to in your DNA? It comes down to set piece, it comes down to playing in the right area of the field, and other things that we've continued to look at and grow. Fundamentally, it's putting the best team that we can each week out on the field, and we feel the boys are in a good spot, and again looking forward to this weekend.
Let's talk about that then, selection in particular, the debates and discussions. Was it a heavy one going into this one, or was it clear where you needed to make some changes?
Just for us again, I know it's cliche, but we're just picking the team that we need for this week. D-Mac at 10 again, just growing his game around, leading us, keeping the ball in front. Bodie for us this week around guidance from the back and what that looks like around entering the field as an attacker and also organising our attack. We just feel at this stage with Will on the edge, just focusing on his ball carry and what that looks like in his game. So we're pretty clear around what that looks like in the backs, and the forwards we feel have been very good. So it's a continuation of what they're doing. Their scrum's been good, just putting us in the right area of the field again.
What's our DNA in terms of the way we want to play the game from your perspective? I know you're not going to give us specifics, but in a general terms across our game, across New Zealand and going into test matches, what's our competitive advantage?
For us, we do have a strong set piece, and it is being understanding of where and how best we use that down the field. Their job is to get us in the right area of the field around our quality of possession. So quality of possession allows us to play. So what we talk around a lot is attacking space. So attacking space, what does that look like through hands, also using the ball with our kicking game? We have to turn oppositions around. So as you well know, in test match pressure, sometimes turning them around lets our defence come down and play on top of them. So we're building all that in our DNA. We're really happy around where that's leading. Yes, there's some questions around our game and our execution, but we feel the boys are growing around what it looks like in our game. We're very lucky with the personnel that we have right through the team. The All Black, the quality of skill sets, our forwards' ability. You look at Terrell Lomax's ability to shift the ball in the middle of the field to the edge. You look at Tamati Williams around his ability to carry, offload and play. So we have to use our athletes that way.
Can you run us through, in a sense, the difference between, often you're in a competition chasing one title, but with the All Blacks, there's multiple trophies that are constantly out for grabs, the Freedom Cup, and this weekend it's the Bledisloe Cup. Does that bring a different type of pressure?
I don't know about the word pressure. I think excitement. The boys are really excited this week. We've had David Kirk come in and speak to us, and he's spoken around his journey in life and what it was to be an All Black for him and what it meant. So we're continually going back and connecting around what it means to be an All Black, and it's been awesome this week around that. The Bledisloe Cup is special for New Zealanders and the All Blacks, and this weekend, again, a test match, but for us really excited around our opportunity that's here around not holding it but winning it. We've talked about winning. We've talked about winning moments. We've talked about walking towards the pressure and looking forward to it. So a massive opportunity for us this week.
Have you seen that from the leadership guys, particularly your experienced players who have been there a lot, who have, I suppose, on their watch, it's never really been under threat? Have they been particularly vocal?
Yeah, they have. So the key around their leadership is how they've all, through certain parts of this week, engaged around it. So it hasn't just been Scooter, it's been the leadership group talking, caring. They know what's expected this weekend. They know as leaders they've got to perform. So firstly and foremost, it's on them to do and play well first, and they've got to lead through their performance.
Last question. There's a lot of pressure on, and there's a lot of noise. Are you enjoying the experience of what you're going through now? I know there's a lot of hard work going on, and this is not the norm, right? That normally there's a training pitch, and that's where all the hard work is done.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying this? I don't like to say journey, but that's exactly what you're on right now. You're on part of a team that's trying to move and shift the needle. Are you enjoying that?
100% enjoying it. Every day having the ability to come in, work with people that care, that are proud New Zealanders, proud All Blacks. They're focused on getting better. They take feedback really well. They give feedback well. Just every day having the opportunity to grow our game, really enjoying it, loving the ability to connect and meet these young men and just find just how fantastic they are as young men. They're proud Kiwis, and New Zealand should be proud of them, and we understand the privilege that we have to represent the All Blacks and New Zealand, and for all the support we have back home, we understand how much people care for the All Blacks. They should have an opinion. When you care for something, have an opinion. We respect it and we do listen. So, but we're always proud to represent